Shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat, Shema Kakwadash, the brothers of the elder apostles, and unto salutations to your alchemist labor. All right. That's a statement I'm going to make, and it's a true statement. And it means a lot to us Israelites that believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. And that is, faith takes you a long way. All right, so I'm going to jump right into it. We'll dive right into it, as you will, if you will. Luke chapter 17, verse 6. It says, "And the Lord said, if ye had faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye might say unto this sycamore tree, be thou plucked up by the root, and be thou planted in the sea, and it should obey you." And really, that's all it takes, just a little faith, man. Right? Because a little faith can flourish, into, increasing your faith by studying more and learning more, as you go along on your journey. That's something that I always learn from different brothers, various camps, as far as the camps that follow the elder apostles. I will watch different brothers and brothers making beautiful videos, all right, showing brothers how to stay in the spirit and how to grow. It's something that that we need as young brothers in this faith. We need to be confident with the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, and by men that have been doing this thing for a lot longer than we have. That can take you a long way. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about. Faith. Faith is the main ingredient that you need to make it on this journey of ours. The book of the book. I said the back. It's like the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6. It says, not 6. I'm sorry, wrong one. 2 and 4. Habakkuk 2 and 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him." Yeah, the so-called white man, right? But check this out. It says, "But the just shall live by his faith." Though we endure our fiery trials, our faith is what gets us through at the beginning and the end of the day. And faith is not something that you just, just, it don't just happen to you out of chance. It's actually a gift that the Most High give you. All right. Matter of fact, let's see. Oh, it's like you'll go right to it. That's something that, even our own people that's into Christianity, they don't understand that, how important faith is and where faith come from, because, they go to these so-called church buildings and they think they have faith, but they don't really have faith. They have a false sense of hope, Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8, it says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High. And that's what it is, man. Every brother have their own portion of faith that the Most High Heavenly Father gives them through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's how we endure the hardship we go through. All right, the hardship we go through on the daily, all right, through our daily journeys, man. All right, on our daily walk of faith, if you will. All right, that's something that our people don't understand. How we able to endure such things. Because it's Yahweh Shem Yahweh that gives us faith. So any hardship that come our way, any moment that come our way, we able to go through it and learn from it. All right, and increase our spiritual strength because of the faith we have. All right, the faith we have in Yahweh Shem Yahweh is so great. All right, and it's making us so strong spiritually. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11 to 1. It says, Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen are not made of things which do appear. And that's true. The things we hope for, we can't see them physically we can't see them, but spiritually we can um, because of the examples of old, and also having the sure word of prophecy the Most High have allowed us to obtain. You know, matter of fact, I'm going to read down a little bit because some great examples of faith. All right, in the same chapter. So let's continue on in verse 3. It says, "Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. By faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain." Excuse me. And that's true. You go to the story of Cain and Abel. Abel brought meat that was a sweet savor, right, of the flock. He brought a sacrifice of the flock. All right. And what did Cain bring? He brought basically fruits and vegetables, if you will. All right. Things that the Most High didn't accept. All right. It says, by faith Abel offered unto the Most High a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. That's a great example, man. Abel knew what the Most High, by faith he knew that the Most High would accept his offering. All right. Verse 5, by faith Enoch, who was translated that he should not see death, it was not found, because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased the Most High. All right. So there's another example, man. All right. Enoch was what? Showed favor by the Most High showed him a favor. All right. And he didn't see death. All right. As the scripture has said. Verse 6, but without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. That's one thing you brothers got to keep in mind. Without faith, without believing on Yahweh Shai, believing that he's going to be faithful and keep his word, which he have always done, even since the beginning. All right. He always kept his word and kept it faithful and true with us. All right. And he always will reward the righteous. All right. It tells you that in the book of what's that? Let's see. It's a little apocrypha. Ecclesiastes. Or the book of Sirach. Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 2. Verse 10, it says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Look at King David. That's a great example. All right. He delivered King David out of his troubles. King David didn't die on the battlefield, though he was the greatest warrior that we had seen of all Israel. Yet he didn't die on the battlefield. Even in his old age, he wanted to fight. All right. Verse 11 says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. And that's true, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for to being saved. All right, when this great affliction is upon us, as far as Jacob's time of trouble. All right, we're looking for the Most High to save us from all of that. All right? All that trouble is going to be upon us. All right? We're looking for the Most High to deliver us from the destruction. We believe that the Most High is going to deliver us from the destruction. We believe that what we received as far as concerning prophecy and everything we've learned concerning the scriptures and the Most High's word as a whole, that it is true, and that it's the reason why we're clinging to Him to this very day. And even tomorrow when we wake up, Lord will, we wake up out of our sleep and start our week off. You know, we look forward to making it safely through whatever you need to go to. You know, your carnal job. You know, traveling up and down the road if you have to. Some brothers may do construction work, got to travel. You know, some brothers have traveling jobs out there. And even just simply going to the grocery store and get back home. We have faith that the Most High guide us through that whole situation, back safely to our dwelling place. All right. We have faith that the Most High is going to keep His angels around us and protect us from all the dangers that surround us. You know. And that's something that you gotta keep in mind. All right. There's another one. There's another one. Come. The book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 23, and it reads, "If ye continue in faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel which ye have heard, and which was preached, and which was preached to every creature which is under heaven, whereof I, Paul, am made a minister, who will now rejoice in my sufferings for you, and fill up that which is behind of the afflictions of Yahushua in my flesh, for my body's sake, which is the church." You know, first of all, you have to continue in the faith, grounded and settled. Meaning what? You can't take no steps back. You can't become complacent. You know, you have to maintain focus, because things can distract you, and that's something that you don't want to happen. You don't want things to distract you away from this truth. You know, and it's not as wisdom understanding of it, and of laboring to enter into that rest. You know, you want to continue on. You don't want to discontinue that. All right. It says, well, in verse 25, it says, "Whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to His saints." You know, we are saints. You know, we're the saints of the Most High. All right, we're the saints of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, those things which were hidden are not hidden from us no more. We actually know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. All right, we actually was given the mysteries because of Yahushua's blood that was shed for us to perceive this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So keep that in mind as well. All right. It's been revealed to us, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, of who we are, and what it means to be not only an Israelite, but an Israelite in the faith. All right. It says, verse 27, "To whom the Most High will make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which are the Israelite foreigners, which is Yahushua in you, the hope of glory, whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in the Mashiach Yahushua, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily." You know, we labor for the same reason that Paul labored. Right? You know, that brothers receive hope and cling on to the hope in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. and receive the glory for clinging and holding on to the end of Esau's world, to the destruction of Esau in his society. All right, so keep that in mind as you go about your day. All right. With that, Lord willing, you're edified. And until next time, I say shalom.